Hi, boys and girls. Today I wanted to show you right on your screens how to kind of a reminder of how to log into Google. So what Mrs. Stumbridge already has up on her screen, she pressed the baby beach ball, which you can see down at the bottom of my screen, and it opened up. Now, this is going to be slightly different because I'm on a Chromebook and I had to log in, which I know you've been practicing in your rooms, but I'm going to show you how to do it anyway. So if you don't have the blue sign-in button that's up here, then you need to get to the point where you can sign in. There's a couple ways to do that, but today we're going to go to the choice board, and it's right in your bookmarkers bar. Scroll down, and you're going to click on this one right here. It's got a green background and it says Google. When you do that, you'll have the blue button, except Mrs. Stumbridge won't because of how hers looks, and it'll be right here. So you'll click that blue button, and then you'll have something pop up that wants your email. And your email is your numbers at mp.edzone.net. So your numbers might be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then it's got the A with the circle. Now, Mrs. Stumbridge's keyboard is pretty cool here on the screen. You can see I have the A right here. Do you see where I'm clicking? I've already got that A. But if you don't have it, you would press the Shift button, the Shift key, and the Shift key is the one that has the big up arrow. On all the keyboards, it's on both sides. Mine doesn't have the words, but if you look where I'm holding it down, it has the big up arrow, and that's the Shift key. So you will hold down the Shift button, and then you're going to push the number 2, but because mine's a little different, I gotta do it a little differently. So Shift and then 2. And then everybody does the MP for Mount Pleasant and the dot, and you can see where I'm holding the dot right down here. Ed zone, like it's our education zone. Another dot down here. Net. And then you'll say next. And this is where it wants your password. So your password, if you want to, it'll automatically come up where you can't see anything. But if you do want to see it and kind of see what's going on, you can absolutely do that. So a couple of things. If you have a Q, and I'm going to hold the Q down right on my keyboard, the Q looks kind of funny because it doesn't have the curly Q tail. So if you have a Q and a P, you need to be really careful because look at the P over here. They look so similar. And so you just got to be real careful about which one it is. So your password is the second one down, and it's gonna double itself. So if your password is G5DFT, then it'll repeat itself, G5DFT. And then you'll press next. Now, Mrs. Stumbridge had the wrong password, so what I'm going to do is try again. G5DFT, G5DFT, and I'm going to use my eagle eyes to make sure it really matches everything that's on there. If I think it does, I can't find anything, and I've tried twice, you can always have Mrs. Stumbridge come over and use her eagle eye, but I definitely want you to try twice, and you would click the next. If you've done it correctly, your screen is going to look like Mrs. Stumbridge's, except for you don't have a picture right there. Yours is your first initial letter, so it would be like an M. For Mrs., like my first name is Megan, so mine would be an M. When you're here, the next place we're going to go to make sure that, so you're logged in, the next place we're going to go is Classroom. So we're going to click on the waffle in the corner, and then we're going to look, where'd my waffle go? Waffle. We're going to look for the chalkboard, click on Classroom, and then last time we joined Classrooms, and this time we're going to kind of make sure that everybody is in there. And as you can see, these are all the doors to the classrooms that I'm in. So I have a door to get into Mrs. Roop's classroom. I have a door to get into Mrs. Carroll's classroom. I have a door to get into Mrs. Nieport's classroom. And then I also have doors to get into my first grade and second grade computer classrooms. And like I've said, when we're here in school in person, you'll come to Mrs. Stembridge's classrooms. You'll kind of see her little Bitmoji. If we go back to where we have to learn online at home, I will post my stuff right in your classroom door, so it won't be confusing. Everything will be right in one spot. So today, I want you to get all the way to classroom, and then I'll kind of teach you the next thing out loud.